Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back in my bedroom on my bed. Nice to have you here. I am doing a how-to video. Basically, if you follow me on Instagram and Facebook, you will find that sometimes when I get to that stage of I'm at the point of where my hair is getting unbearable or it's due a haircut, I start to hide my hair under a turban. You probably already know the reason why I wear little wigs. And why I wear the turbans or fashion hair wraps, whatever you want to call them. If you want to know more about that, I think I have an updated video in that somewhere in my little channel, so feel free to just, have a look at that. So let's get into this. Let's actually talk hair wraps or head wraps or head scarves or turbans or bandanas, whatever you want to call them. Let's get into this. Okay, so let's talk turbans or head wraps or scarves or head scarves or fashion turbans, fashion wraps, whatever you want to call them. Let's talk. So I started out with these kind of like turbans, which are like pre-tied ones, and they're all cute and fancy. You can get like different colors. This is like a velvet one I have here. And then we've got like the satiny style, more vintage, like Vogue style. I always feel stupid when I put them on at first. That is probably all completely wrong. So there's these kinds. But I'm talking about the ones with the like loads of fabric. So let's talk about those. I'm talking about these kind of hair turbans, these long fabric style ones that come in a variety of colours. Okay, so you don't actually have to specifically, when shopping for these, look for a specific name. I just put in head scarves or neck scarves. So we're really looking for these long fabric style ones. So as you can see, I have a variety of colours and shades, and I even have some Disney ones. I got some bats for Halloween. I've got this like crystal one going on here, which is actually just a neck scarf. So yeah, so this is how I do my hair wraps. You'll probably find a gazillion of these tutorials on YouTube, but I thought I'm going to show you how I do it. I do mine kind of slightly different to everybody else. So when it comes to your turbans, you'll want a like cap for wearing underneath. There's several types of caps. You can get lace ones. I didn't actually like the lace ones. They just didn't really work for me. But you can also get these knotted front ones, and you can also reverse it so you can use it at the back. So you can do numerous types of styles with your turbans as well. I personally prefer using this kind of cap. Okay, so before we start, most people who have got long hair, you might want to tie that up and maybe set down some baby hairs. I don't have that problem. My baby hairs are non-existent, or you're not going to see them anyway, and my hair's really short anyway, so I don't need to worry about that. So I'm basically going to be putting the skull cap, head cap thing on first, like so, and it makes me look like I'm going to be the world's next rapper, which would be horrifying because I could not rap or sing in that case to save myself. So what I do is I just make sure that this is going to, oh, so look, I didn't even have this on right at all. So I'm going to pull it right back, like so, and find it in like that. So I'm just tucking it behind my ears. And then I'm just going to take the bits at the back, these little tails or bunny ears, whatever you want to call them, and I'm just going to tie it in a bow. It's going to get covered up by the wrap anyway, like so. So I'm happy with that. And now we're going to get onto the turban wrapping, head scarf wrapping, whatever you wish to call it. I'm going to use this yellow one because it's like the brightest one that you're going to see against my dark background. So yeah, so you're going to need a scarf any kind of scarf that you want. Most of mine are kind of a see-through material, like so. So I just double mine up. And you also want to make sure that these are really long, like so. Now if I was to put this behind me, this is like arm's length. Try not catch it on my ring, that would be good. So it's like if I put my arms out, like you can see this is a long scarf. So that is pretty much the length you're going to need for doing a turban. So I had to stop filming because my memory card was full. But I'm back, so let's get on with this. So I fold the turban in half, and I want to use the folded over bit here to go with the back of my head, so that when it comes forward, I'm going to have this nice line. So you take your turban and you basically, I'm going to move back a little bit so you guys can really see, and I'm going to go at an angle. So I'm just going to put it over my head, okay, and make sure it covers this back bit that we've tied on the cap. And then that is pretty much, it's covering my head now. And then I'm just going to use my hands to come forward, and we're pulling on these under bits here. We're pulling on these, and they're going to come over your ears. And then we're just going to take your big long bunny ears and twist. Okay? Now you want to get a bit of tension and make sure that you're all tucked in. Pretty much just checking I'm all tucked in. Over the mirror here, and there's this bit here that I just want to tuck in slightly. And then some people might want to tie a knot, which you can totally do if you want. I don't actually bother. And then I just start to like plait around the bunny ears, like so, to begin with. And then I start to lose a bit of tension on it, and then continue going round so that it's kind of looser, like so. And I don't want to do it all the way down. And then depending what way your turban's gonna, you feel like it's gonna flow, mine's wanting to go down this way, so you're just gonna bring it up and round. What thread? That's annoying. And then round again. Now I put my fingers here just to kind of like support it, I guess, and catch it. And also it gives me the center. So that's me just wrap around the once. I normally wrap around twice, and again this is now loose, so the tension's been released on it, so it gives it more of the body and also gives it a bit more height. And then I go around for the second time, and then I take the ends and we twist and we tuck. So this is just the bit where I tuck everything in, and you could pull it right through the ring if you really want. And I'm just going to make sure that it's all kind of tucked in. It doesn't feel like it's going to fall off. And that's pretty much it. That is my turban on, and I'm quite comfortable with that. Some people like to have their ears showing, some people don't. I don't mind. And again, I just go round and check with my mirror that everything is tucked in where it should be. So yeah, so that's the basic up knot that I do. I have tried to do other styles and some of them look absolutely ridiculous on me, so like I don't even bother with those. But that is the one that I prefer to do. So I'm just going to show you one more time in a different turban. So this is like my little happy gothic one with the little bats all over it, so it's so cute. So yeah, so just going to sort this turban really quickly. As you can see, it's already folded in half. and it doesn't have any like fringes on this one, so it doesn't really matter which way I do it. So again, I'm just going to be popping this over my head, making sure it goes to the nape of the neck, and then I'm going to grab the two pieces and we're going to bring up the tension, slide them up together, and then twist bunny ears and then I'm going to plait them, or you can twist them, you don't have to plait them, like so. And you also want to make sure that the top bit's flat. If you're wanting like extra height, as if you had like, you're pretending you got loads of hair, you know, some girls like to put some turbans scrunched up inside. I have done it and it just makes me look really extra, so I'm not going to really bother with that, but it's something you can do. And then again, my turbans want to go this way, so I'm just going to twist it up and kind of like find my center point, and then down, around, and I've done this like in a tighter knot. You could probably see that it's a little bit tighter than the other one, and then I'm loosening this again, like so. So you just twist, and then when you get to the end you do your twist and your tuck, and I can like feed it right through if I want to. If you want extra security, you can also put on like a hair bobble, and yeah, like so. And that is how I do my turban. They're really easy once you get the hang of it. You can play around with them. You can like make them a little bit like, you know, bigger or fluffier or tighter, or you can get really fancy with them. I've not quite mastered any of those, so it's fun. But I do like to wear these, and I also find with having the cap, I like to bring it down just a little bit to cover up my sideburns slightly, and also it keeps my head a little bit warmer in the winter, which is really nice. So guys, that is how I do my hair wraps, or whatever you want to call them. I hope you like the video. It's a bit of a fun short one, my little how to kind of chill and how I do it basically. I don't know if these are the kind of videos you guys like, but you know, depending on your style or your vibe, you can find any kind of headscarf to use to fit in with your vibe that you're going to have that day. So yeah, so hope you liked the video. Let me know if you want to see any more fashion videos or anything like that. Let me know in the comments below, or send me a DM, or get in contact for the Facebook page. If you haven't already and you've never been to my channel before, please subscribe to the channel if you want to see my face again. And if you give me a like, it will really help the channel, and I will catch you in the next video. So till next time, I will catch you all later. So yeah, catch you later guys. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all? What do you mean it's not me?